friends, welcome to the Lori Lulu Crochet Podcast, episode 74. I am so sorry. I meant to record last week, and then I got an email from Disney Cruise Line saying that my citizenship documents weren't accepted. It's like, what? So, last Sunday, for about an hour and a half, trying to figure out what is wrong. That doesn't help my anxiety. Nope. So when that was done, I went to sleep. And that was that. But everything is squared away. We are good to go. Can't believe it's actually this week. Oh my gosh.
Oh, did you say to stay out of here?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember. I was just checking.
Anyway, shall we talk about Yarny Goodness? I think so. Because this is not a Disney Cruise vlog. This is a yarn podcast. So, first thing I want to talk about, I started the other day, I was like, you know what? I think I have enough shawls and cowls. I can get through about 3 months. Nah, that's exaggerating, sorry. I can get through a month and a half, probably, of wearing something that I've made every day. So I was going to start doing that. And actually, it was really influenced by my friend Kimberly, who has been posting, like, her actually wearing her stuff. So, like, okay, I'm going to do that. And so I started, and if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen it. And then I started working from home, and cowls and stuff don't really go well with hoodies. So, but today I'm actually wearing one of my own designs. This is the Hadley scarf. This is actually the first design I ever published on Ravelry. I'll leave a link to it down below. But if you want to participate in it as well, I have a hashtag on Instagram that I started. It's actually wearing my makes 22. So I haven't gotten very far into it, and obviously once I come back from the cruise, I will really get into it, I promise. I counted everything up. I counted 44 so far. Because I'm making more, you know? So yeah. Also, another thing I wanted to promote is Hannah from the Cozy Cottage. She is doing a Love Your Stash cowl. She's done this before, so it's stuff, you can make whatever you want, knit, crochet, she said embroider, sew, but it has to be something from your stash. You cannot go out and buy more stuff, which, that's one of the things I wanted to work on this year, was actually working from my stash, because I have a lot. I've been very blessed, and I have a lot of stuff, and I just want to get work. I want to use it. It's beautiful stuff. I bought it for a reason. I want to use it. So, not that I'm putting myself on a ban, I'm just like, enjoy what you have, kind of thing. So, I definitely wholeheartedly agree with the whole Love Your Stash cowl. I'm going to be participating in it as well. So excited. Yay! Alright, finished objects. I have one, and I've been waiting to share it with you. So excited to share it with you because she's so cute. So yeah, obviously I said she, so that meant she's a crocheted iconic woman. This is the book where I got where I got the pattern from, but I did change some things in order to make Bessie Coleman. Oh my gosh, look at her. So she was the first American Black aviator. So I pretty much just did the Amelia Earhart pattern and then just changed the skin color and the hair color. So I love her so much. So yeah, she's one. Go look up her story. It's amazing. And it ends tragically, but she still has an amazing life. I will link to the podcast about her as well, because you need to know more about Bessie Coleman. She's pretty cool. So makes in progress. I have 3 that I want to show you. One I'm kind of going to put in timeout, not timeout, just kind of put it away for a few months to work on other things. And then I'll get back to it. So there's 2 that I'm actively working on right now. So the one that I'm going to put away for a while, I'm going to show you. It's one that it's going to be a long time to finish this one. It is my Scrappy Shawl, living in this lovely made by me bag with this oh so cute thumper pin on it. So these are all my scraps from 2020. That's when I made all this stuff. So yeah. So here we are so far. Ooh, gotta back way up. Here we go. Last time you saw, I was here, so I've done all of that. How am I gonna show this to you? So I have plain colors, and then these variegated yarns here are all the yarns that I dyed myself. Very excited to see how they all came together. Love it, love it, love it. So now that I finished with all my dyed yarns, I'm going to start with the other indie dyed yarns that I have. Yeah, that I made socks with and all that stuff that I did in 2020. I will say, so I decided to put a line, so this is navy, I don't know if you can tell. Navy, that is loops and thread wool-like yarn. I had like a small ball of it, and I played some serious yarn chicken with this just to finish this last row. And as you can see, well, I don't know if I can show you. So see where this end is sticking up? That's all the yarn I had left when I finished that row. It's like I just had that much. So I tied it off, and I will just join the other colors here in a minute. I left this sticking out so I know which end I need to start with. So that is my Scrappy Shawl. You probably won't see it for a while. Sorry. I do need to remember to take pictures of it though. So that'll go over there. The other crochet object make that I have is my Just Feel Better shawl, which I started when we were in the midst of COVID Christmas. Anyway, it's living in my lovely shawl bag from Fate's Thread. And I have a cute little Argyle sheep and grannies, or crochet, not just for grannies, pin on there. That's what we need. So the Just Feel Better shawl, you can kind of see it there, by Kalisha from the Quirky Monday Craftcast. Highly recommend this pattern. It's so easy. Although don't look too closely at mine, there are some mistakes, but I don't care. So the yarn that I'm using is Sidar Jewel Spun. I got a skein of this from my mom and dad for Christmas, and then I got a gift card to my local yarn shop from my church, and so I went and bought another skein to put them together. So this is the one I got from my mom and dad. You can just see it is so many different colors in here. Like, I didn't realize there was orange in this ball at all. I did see the green and the blue. I think mom picked it up because it was mostly purple on the outside. There's so many colors in this one. This one is called Glacier. And then this one is called Nordic Noir. And it is a lot of darker purples and blues. It's very pretty. And I'm just kind of doing a fade and a chunk and a fade and a chunk kind of thing. Made more trouble for myself because of all the ends I'm going to have to weave in, which I think that's what I'm going to work on tomorrow. Tomorrow night I'm going to weave in these ends. So, last time you saw it, I was here where this shell is. So, it starts real small and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So yeah, I can't even show you the whole thing in the shop as I peek through. Yeah. I'm loving how this is working out. I don't think I'm gonna go much longer because it's quite big right now. Even with my other scarf on underneath, I can still put it on pretty good. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do maybe 40 more rows. I think. We'll see. Don't quote me on that. But, or maybe, I don't know. We'll just see how I feel once I get there. But yeah, I'm really liking that. And then, last, making progress. My knitted socks living in my Starry Night bag. The yarn that I'm using is from Chameleon hand-dyed yarn. Let's see if I can find the tag. Way down in there. Ugh. So yeah, Chameleon hand-dyed yarn. I got her Midnight Stroll sock set. So, whoop, where did that come from? Purple yarn, imagine that. So this is a contrast color. It's a nice navy, and then the main color is white with navy speckles. I'm really liking how these are looking. They're not plain, but they are. Does that make sense? So yeah, I've decided I'm gonna make longer socks this year. We'll see how that goes because I'm like, I'm ready to be done with these socks. And I thought for a while I would do a little pattern in the up the leg, and then I was like, nope, I just want to do stockinette, just knit in the round, knit, 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 knit. I don't want to deal with any patterns. So if you see a little something, that's because I had started to do a pattern, and then I was like, no, I don't want to do that, and so, but I didn't take it out, so it's still there. Anyway, so last time you saw, oh, I'm gonna flip around right. I keep trying to figure out how to get you in there. My cute little cup of hot chocolate. There, you can see its face. So I was there, and then I did the heel, and now I'm going up the leg. So if I thought, oh, I'll just make the leg as long as the foot is. So if I do that, I have 30 more rows to do. think I can get that done before I leave on Wednesday. I'm gonna try. We'll see. Because, yeah, we'll try. We'll try to get these done before I leave. But yeah, aren't they? Oh, I love these. These will be so nice. With my boots when I'm having to walk through the snow. It'll be nice to be nice and warm. Okay, so now in the to be section. There are projects I've already started, but there's a reason. So, obviously, I'm a yarny person. I need to have a project with me like at all times. I'm getting ready to go on a cruise. I leave this week. Provided I test negative. Anyway, that has caused so much anxiety in me. Like, I've had a couple panic attacks, a lot of sleepless nights. Just like, I need to test negative. Because Ryan tested positive, he only has to have a doctor's note saying, here is, I'm recovered, blah, blah, blah. He's good to go. He doesn't have to test. And last night was one of those nights I was tossing and turning. And, wide awake at 3 in the morning. So, get on Facebook, right? And I came across this ad for, it's a t-shirt, sweatshirt company, but they deal with, they have sayings and stuff on their t-shirts that are good for your mental health and self-care and all that. And so I was just kind of scrolling through their shirts that they had, and I came across this hoodie. There's really pretty flower on it, and then it said, what if everything turned out right? And I was like, exactly. That's what I need to be thinking about, not what could go wrong. Because that's what I do. I fixate on that, and then I work myself up. And so after that, I was just like, okay. And so I was able to focus on other things, and I was able to go back to sleep. And it was fine. So I just had to keep reminding, what if everything goes right? So that's what I'm focusing on. So I have these awesome projects that I'm going to be working on while I'm on my cruise and on the plane and all of that. They're awesome. But in the midst of all that, I was like, I need to get these ready to go, because I know if I'm like starting a project in the airport when I'm anxious anyway, because flying I don't have a problem with, but every once in a while it hits you. But anyway, so I was like, I want to have it already started so that way I can just work on it and not think about, do I have enough chains? Do I have enough stitches? What's going on with the pattern? Okay. So, first one I wanted to show you is my crochet project that I'm taking with me. It's living in this adorable Mickey and Minnie bag that my mom got me for Christmas. Actually, the Sidar jewel spun was in here and took up the whole bag. I was like, yeah, this is too small for her. Anyway, so the pattern that I have for this is called the Carolina Chevron Cowl. Sorry, I had to cut out some coughing. This is a free pattern on Ravelry. And this pattern you can do, she has it written up for fingering weight, DK weight, worsted, and bulky. So you can use this for just about any yarn. And it looks like waves. So I was like, that'd be a cool pattern to take with me on my cruise. And so the yarn that I'm bringing, the tag is in the other bag. Hold on. Oh, come on. This one. The yarn I'm taking is CC Spins and Things. And so this is a one-of-a-kind hand-dyed yarn. She did, it's a sock blank. The color is Under the Sea, which, cruise, all of that, you get that? So here's what the yarn looks like. So it's a nice sock blank, but it looks really cool, all knitted up. And this is, oh, am I pulling it out of the, no, okay. I felt the yarn unraveling, and it's because I'm pulling it from the end of the sock blank. So here we go. This is what it looks like worked up so far. I've only got 2 rows. Yeah, I will explain this in a minute. But I really like how it's crocheting up versus how it knitted up in the sock blank. I think that'll be really cool. So I followed the pattern. You work it flat and then seam it together. It's okay, but like I understand why, because you're working in the back loop every row. So I did the chain, and then I did the first row, and I was like, this isn't gonna be long enough to go around, at least not how I want it, how I want it to feel on my neck. So I got to the end of the chain, which is why this is here, and then I did foundation single crochet, or foundation double crochet, and figured out how to do the arc and then the other arc. So the over arc and the under arc with foundation. And it's not the prettiest, but that'll be on the back. Nobody will have to know. So yeah, this is my project for the airplane. I went, oh gosh, the hook hooked on everything. I went and bought a plastic crochet hook, ergonomic one. This is from Joanne. It's a boy, because I'm a boy girl. So I'm hoping like the glitter in there won't be a problem. I didn't think of that till just now. But yeah, so plastic, they won't detect it when I'm going through, because this will be in my carry-on. Hopefully everything will work out okay for that. What if everything turned out right? Exactly. So I'm also taking some knitting projects with me. One knitting project with me. It is in this cute Made by Me Disney Cruise-ish bag. This is not an official Disney Cruise line fabric. Which, when I saw the rope fabric, it's like, that has to go together. That has to. So again, I'm using a CC Spins and Things sock blank. This is in the colorway Shades of Red. And then for contrast, I have Huntington Valley Yarns, which you can buy at yarn.com off the webs, in the colorway Black. So red and black, does that remind you of somebody, a certain character? I hope. So yeah, I definitely wanted to get through the black part now, when I know I can control the lighting and know that I'm going to have good lighting to get through the black part of the toe. And then here is the red. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I'm not really a red fan, but oh, I love this. So there's some pinks in here as well. Dark reds. Oh, So I've already worked through the toe and did a few rows of the color. Oh, this cough has got to go. Just so I could have it started, and then when I'm in the port waiting to board the ship, I can just knit and knit and knit, and then when I'm on the ship I can just knit and knit and knit through the foot. So here we are so far. So I have the toe and about 5 rounds of the other color. These are going to be so cute. I would love to have these done and wear these for Valentine's Day. That would be amazing. Like, look at that. But if I'm trying to do longer socks, it's going to take me a while. Anyway, I'll clean all that up later. But I did want to share one more thing with you. I got some happy mail the other day. So Jill, who was one of my Yarny Advent swap people. Hi Jill, I'm so glad you kept in touch. We'll see how this year goes. We may do it again. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Anyway, she was like, I have this skein of yarn that I don't use, that I'm not going to use. Do you want it? I'm not going to turn down free yarn. So she sent me this lovely box, a lovely sachet of lavender. It smells so good. This is Oink Pigment, which I've always wanted to try their yarn. There's their tag, and it is the colorway Cotton Candy Clouds. It is on their Oink lace, so it is a lace weight yarn. And candy cane, obviously, it's pink. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. So now I need to find a lace weight project. I think I have one in mind. It's one I've done before. It's the Vanya cowl that's made for lace weight yarn. I may do it again. We'll see. Although my other Vanya cowl is like a pinkish color too, so maybe not. If you know of any cool lace weight patterns, can you put them in the comments below? Let me look over them. So yeah, I really like this pink. Sorry. To keep clearing my throat. Because I have stupid allergies. Ugh. Anyway, that's all for today, friends. I hope you have a great time doing your thing, whatever you're doing. If you're in the cold weather, just know that I'll be thinking about you when I'm on the beach. Anyway, I will see you later. Bye! So, makes in progress. I have 3. One I kind of...
You done?
No, I'm not done.
Not done? Okay.